Hi friends, to this channel dedicated completely to the aspiring medicos preparing for NET exams 2019-20 or whatever year it may be. Our today's topic of discussion is cell, and we'll discuss about the introductory part today in this video. And to start with, we'll first go with the definition of cell. We all know that cell is defined as a structural and functional unit of life. And the first question comes from this part itself. And the question would be, who gave this definition? Answer is Lowe and Sequez. Please mark that the definition for cell was given by Lowe and Sequez. Next coming, we all know that cell was discovered by Robert Hooke, but that does not be a major question anymore. What the question maybe is, who observed the cell for the first time? Answer is Marcello Malpighi. Answer is Marcello Malpighi. Just to elaborate, I would say that Marcello Malpighi is also known as the father of microscopic anatomy, embryology, physiology, and um, histology. Moreover, the Malpighian corpuscle, Malpighian tubule, it was also discovered by Dr. Marcello Malpighi. He was an Italian physician and a botanist. The family of Malpighiaceae in plant kingdom is also named on his name, that is of Marcello Malpighi. Next coming, we all know that cytology and cell biology are two parallel terms. Many of the times we misconceive to call them parallel and same, but these two are different. Let's come to the definition of cytology. Cytology deals with the state of the component of cell, or we can say that cytology is the study of the state of the component of cell. Okay. What is cell biology? Cell biology is about the study of the structure, function, and reproduction of a cell. Both have different fathers. The father of cytology is a well anticipated name of Mr. Robert Hooke, while cell biology's father is Mr. Swanson. Coming to the next point, we all know Robert Hooke, and we know that he discovered the cell. But what is more important is the name of his book, in which he did write about this discovery, and the name of that book is Micrographia. So that can be one of the major questions in coming NEET examination, that what was the name of the book written by Mr. Robert Hooke. Answer is Micrographia. Coming next, we all know Leeuwenhoek. So what did Leeuwenhoek do? Leeuwenhoek did find the first living cell. By this time I would also wish to say one thing, that we must remember that Robert Hooke did discover the cell, but he did discover it in a dead cork cell. So Robert Hooke did say a dead cell. The first living cell was observed and discovered by Mr. Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Coming next, we all know about the living substance of the cell, that is protoplasm. So this living substance of the cell was discovered by Alfonso Corti but the names were given by two different people, that is Purkinje animal cell and Mr. von Moll in plant cell. Coming next to one more important name, that is Hammerling. What he did was, he did call nucleus as the brain of the cell. So he did call nucleus as the brain of the cell, and the term brain of the cell for nucleus, and he did it in a plant cell or a plant organism. Basically both would be parallel terms, because Acetibullaria is a single-celled organism. A point to remember is that Acetibullaria is the largest single-celled organism in plants. Coming next, the largest cell is of ostrich. The longest cell in plants is of Sclerenchymatous 5O, and the longest cell in animals is of neurons. We must also remember that plasmid is the largest cell organelle in plants, and mitochondria is the largest cell organelle in animals. Coming to the smaller cell organelles, it's ribosomes, both for plants and animals. Coming to next name, that is Strasburger. So he was the one who did discover and coin the term cytoplasm. Prefer did call it as haloplasm. So Prefer coined the term haloplasm for cytoplasm. So that's his part of contribution. That's about the names. Let's come to different cell organelles and the number of membranes they are bound with. Before that, I'll just wish to discuss with you three very important terms in cell biology, that is protoplasm, protoplast, and thixotropes. As we discussed before, that protoplasm is the living substance of the cell discovered by Alfonso Corti and named by von Moll and Mr. Purkinje in plant and animals respectively. So protoplasm is the living part of the cell, which includes cytoplasm, nucleus, and vacuole. At this point, I would also wish to tell you that Nucleus is the largest component of the cell. I'll be telling component. Please remember, component and organelles are two different things. Protoplasm. Now I'll be talking of protoplasm. Protoplasm is nothing but protoplasm along with cell membrane or plasma membrane is called as protoplast. We'll be talking of thixotropis. Thixotropis is the cytoplasmic interconversion of the cytoplasmic contents. You must remember that it is of liquid-like constituent in the central part, while at periphery it is of jelly-like form. Next, talking of the four very important sections, that is the cell organelles and the number of membranes they are bound by. So first, coming to no membrane bound cell organelles, so your names are ribosomes, intermediate filaments, nucleolus, chromosomes, centriole, centrosome, mitochondria. You can remember it by the mnemonic code of RINC, CMC or RIN-CCCM. Coming next to the single membrane bound cell organelle is VEGFLSTM, or you can say VEGFLSTM. Okay, so it's vacuole, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, flagella and cilia, lysosomes, spherosome, that as spherosome is a microbody, please remember, thylakoid microbody like peroxisomes and glycosome. Okay, coming next, cell organelles bound by double membrane, that is Narendra Modi, our PM, or you can say NPM, that is nucleus, plastid, mitochondria. Coming to triple membrane bound cell organelles, that is present, it's present only in one animal, that is graphene follicle of bird. There's only one single cell organelle that to present in the graphene follicle of bird is known as granthrosomes. Please remember it. That's for this part of video. If you wish me to place any other video apart from this, or maybe any video of your interest on which you need me to discuss the topic, or you need my advice, please do comment in the comment section. I'll surely put a video regarding that. Thank you so very much. Love you all the best for your exams.